This AI just wrote, scheduled, and posted to all my social media platforms while I was sleeping. And then it sent me a report telling me exactly what performed and what to do next. It's called York AI, and it's a full AI employee that learns your brand, catches trends before you see them, drafts your content in your own voice, and handles engagement across X, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts. And right now, it's completely free. I've been testing it, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set it up and whether it can actually replace a social media manager. Let's get into it. Right, so this is York AI main website. You can meet your AI social media employee on autopilot, and as you can see, it's quite good when at least the claims are quite good. So the average engagement will increase by 3 times. You will have 47% more followers in 30 days. It will save you at least 12 hours every week, and there are already over 500 creators using this tool. So I'm quite interested because, to be honest, I think tools like that can help a lot, especially small business owners that don't have a lot of marketing budget, but they want to get things done and they want to move quickly. So in my opinion, this might be a case, or this might be a tool for exactly people like that. But let's see if it will actually work. It will actually help us with posting more content, getting more followers. So to get access, you need to have an invitation, but it's not difficult to get an invitation. You just click here, get free access, and then you need to use your Discord account to get free access. So you just click it, and then it will open your Discord account. So here you can see it's my Discord account, and you just need to click this button here, which basically says get my York invitation or invite, and then it will have a code. Then you take this code, you just use this code here, and you click continue. This is how you can get access to your account, and then you can start setting it up. Okay, so let me get the link to my sales page. So we'll use the sales page to set this whole business for it, and we'll just paste this link here, and we'll see if it will work from this sales page. Right now it should get information from my website. We'll see if it can do it automatically. Now it's reading my website and understanding my audience, which is quite nice. So it's not really just accessing the website and just accessing the information that is there, but also understanding who is the audience and who will potentially buy this product. So we'll see what will be the next step, but we'll need to finish the setup first. As you can see, for now, I don't have any other options. I cannot start the chat. I cannot do anything else. I just need to finish the setup first. So as we already see, it was quite fast process. I think it took just 1 minute. So here we have my brand brief. So let's see, the Dairy Buyer System, digital training course, AI-powered offer creation system. Okay, so here is the link. Here is a quick summary. Okay, this is interesting. We have brand logo. This is nice. We have positioning. I would say it's quite good. Then we have a product or offer, what is actually that we are selling on this website. Again, it nailed it exactly. So we have the digital training course, AI-powered offer creation system. So it's not really a course. It would be actually AI tool. So it should be AI tool here. So it's good that you can change all those things if you don't like them, and it will let you change everything, which is good. So we change this small thing here. Then we have target audience, or our ICP. We have coaches, consultants, and subject matter experts with marketable knowledge, but no audience, no tech skills, and no clear offer. Okay, so this is pretty much who it is for. Or we have also a secondary ICP, aspiring digital entrepreneurs and small creators who tried content creation or cold outreach without results and are looking for a paid ad-driven alternative. Okay, this is good. So this looks good. Then we have a few pain points. This is very important in my opinion. The value proposition and the pain points are very important for content creation. So let's see what we have here. Coaches and experts spends months posting free content, doing cold outreach, and booking sales calls with prospects who ghost them or can't afford them. Okay, this looks good, and this is actually a real pain point. Okay, so this is also for people who want to sell digital products but don't know what to sell, how to price it, or how to structure it properly. This is also a problem. Building sales funnels. Okay, this is another problem. Low ticket buyers never upgrade, leaving revenue flat and unpredictable. And this is also another problem that people have. Okay, so here we have that. We also have some images, so basically transactions that I made with this system. So looks good, and then we will see the next part. And then obviously we need to connect our platforms. So we have X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts. So we can just connect all the platforms and see what will get us. So now obviously we want to authorize the app and we want to connect it to our social media platform. Right now it's connecting. Okay, so we connected X already, but let's connect maybe Instagram as well. So here is also what we need to do. So here we have all the options. We just click allow, and then we will have X and basically Instagram connected to York AI, and we'll be able to actually manage our social media from here. Okay, so we connected two platforms. I don't want to connect all the platforms right now, but we connected those Bluetooth platforms. So for now, it should be enough. We can also connect YouTube Shorts, but I will leave it for later. So now it's also building our X social brief and also Instagram social brief, which is also interesting, and also competitor research. And this is also interesting because you can pick where your team is working and you can connect, your channels. So basically, you can use either WhatsApp, Discord, Slack, Lark, or Telegram. It depends where you are. So for example, you can connect WhatsApp to get the notification, and that's pretty much it. And now we can just ask it to do the work for us, right? So we can write a post, we can create a post with an image, find trends worth posting about, find X posts worth engaging with, help me plan next week's X posting schedule, give me a weekly performance review. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so this is our whole plan or schedule how to get more from our social media, and then we can just ask this chat to do the job for us. So let's see what we have here. And for now, I see that it can speed up the whole process. Performance score, which is quite low. We have engagement rate 0, engagements 98, 7 comments. So this is across all the platforms that I have connected. Here we have all the performance from my old reels and content on Instagram. So here we have basically all the scores. So we have the first one, which is performance, which is from 0 to 100 based on an engagement. So here is where you can see everything, right? And then we can also click on a post, and that will take us to exactly the post we are talking about. So we have 7 likes, 2 comments, and we have some saves as well. So this is what we can see. We have engagement 9, shares 0. So this is the whole content and the whole performance for the last, let's say, 7 days, 4 weeks, or even 3 months. And then we can also check them once again. Here we have calendar where we can obviously plan our things, but for now we don't have anything here, so we don't have anything. Opportunities, which is quite interesting. We don't have opportunities yet. We can turn on the discovery so we can actually see opportunities here, and also click find opportunities. So we can find opportunities on X and Instagram. We can just click scan, and then we'll see what kind of content could be an opportunity for us, which actually speeds up the whole process because we don't need to go and look and find those opportunities manually. Obviously, you can do it manually. It's not like you cannot do all these things, but it's about spending a lot of time on things that you don't need to spend your time on. So now we are just waiting for those opportunities. We will see if there are any opportunities that we can use right now or not, and then we'll basically start creating our content. So for right now, we don't have any opportunities. Now let's go to the new chat. Let's just start with something simple like that, and here we can also turn on the thinking effort. So let's just use a medium effort, and then we'll see what we'll get here. I didn't attach anything because I want to see what kind of job or what kind of results we can get here, but let's just see if you can help me with planning my Instagram content schedule with just this one prompt and the brief that we also have here. Here we also have this brief. So let's see the brief. So we have obviously the official website, we have the brand, so we have essentials, we have summary, positioning. So this is everything that we already seen. All this information. This is very important to have all those things. Even if you are not using York or you are using any other tool, it's very important that you have this kind of information, because otherwise you will not be able to get good results. You need to have information about your brand, about your competitors. So for example, here we have the competitor research, we have essentials, we have scope, and here we have competitor profiles. So we have positioning, audience, content themes. We have also voice, content format mix, platforms. So obviously nearly all the platforms. And then we have all these competitors. So we have Tanya Aliza, then we also have Adam Enfroy. Who else? We have Jonathan Montoya, Freedom Hackers. Okay, content peer, that's interesting. And then we also have content themes, which is important because the more data we have, the quality data, the better results will be. So, okay, this was our brief. And now it nearly finished creating all our content. So it was reading a file, accessing our brief, accessing our documents, reading the timeline, analyzing social media performance, checking opportunities, checking a job, and it's also and right now it's drafting our response. So as you can see, in a few minutes we'll get a full strategy for our social media, which is basically in this case just Instagram, but you can do the same with any other social media. So it can be, as I mentioned, X, it can be YouTube, it can be any other platform or TikTok even, and that you are posting on. Okay, and look at that. This content plan is actually very comprehensive, and we have a lot of information here. So from July 27 to August 2nd, and here is, the whole reach. We have brand layer, then we have Instagram, which is 5 feed items, 3 reels and stories. Then we have feed items. We have obviously my main story. I ask AI to build an offer for certain coach. Okay, this is a good content that will work on my channel as well. Okay, so this plan looks good to me. Okay, so now once we have this plan, let's see if we can actually generate all this content for us. Then we can just, schedule them, and that's pretty much it. So our whole job for the week will be done probably in 10 or 15 minutes. So it's working in progress. Now it's accessing all the data. So we'll see what will be the result. I'm quite curious to see what it will look like when it's finished. Right now you can see it's loading the drafting skill, and it will create 6 items. So this is quite nice. I hope it works well, because it will mean that you can save between $1,000 to $3,000 per month on just hiring a social media manager or someone who will be posting for you and creating content for you. But we just need to see the output to really make a decision whether it's York AI is actually worth the hype. So far it looks good. It's everything in one place. You have brief, you have all the information that is exactly needed. So let's see what we'll get here. Okay, so here we have the whole content itself. We have captions, we have slides with what should be on each slide, which is quite good. But I was curious to see if it can actually generate slides. So I asked directly on the chat if it can do it or not. So obviously, if the content looks good, there is a lot of things that we can post, and it saves a lot of time already. But I just asked, can you also make visuals, or you can only write text and basically create a strategy? So it can create static images, for example, for a single post, but it cannot create reels, stories, which is understandable. It's not AI video generator, but it helps you with finding the right content. Okay, and it also generated images that I asked about. So this is not bad. I would say it's like a lifestyle image for a static post, which is quite alright. Here we have the next one. Obviously, we would need a few more details, so we can ask it to write it again. But as a post-wise, it's not bad. So this is overall what York AI can do for us. It can help us with finding ideas, analyzing our current content to find trends, and also help us drafting content for the full week for any platform that you can imagine, for all of them in one place. So those will save you a lot of time. Obviously, this tool is not perfect, and this is probably the reason why it's free, and I'll be working on this tool. But in my opinion, right now is the best time to start using this tool. Later on, it will probably be more expensive, and who knows, maybe people that were beta users will actually have much better options later on. So play with this tool by yourself. There is a link in the description where you can start using it by yourself, and you can get your invitation code. And in the meantime, here is also an opportunity that I found. So here we have Post for X, which basically says stop chasing trends, start packaging your knowledge, which sounds quite interesting. And despite this content opportunity here, we also have engagement. So here we have another platform or another creator, in this case it's One of 10 Media, that posted a post, and we can comment manually on X, or you can just like this post. So this is also nice that you have everything in one place. You can have all these opportunities here, and also opportunities for content. So we can just, for example, click draft, and it will draft our content for us based on what is working already well. And we don't need to do anything. We just click draft, and then it will basically create a whole post for us. So we don't need to do that much. Now it's also rendering, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. And here we have our posts. So we have the opportunity. We have option A, which is basically quote tweet of Gary V post. So here's basically the whole post that we should be posting. This looks alright. Here we have the second option, which is basically standalone post, and also option C, which is basically shorter punch. So this is quite simple. We don't need to visit any platforms. It's just done automatically here inside of York. So in my opinion, it's good. And we also have custom reporting. Like every day you can have a report. And I launched my account on July 21st. And as you can see, I didn't connect my platform, so there is no reports here. I connected my platform just right now with you. So this is basically what you will get, and you can get it on, let's say, WhatsApp or Discord or Slack or wherever you work. But in this case, I just have it here because I didn't connect any platforms. So now you're probably asking, so is York AI really worth it? And in my opinion, it's a tool that will help tremendously, but certain people. So if you already have a big team and you have a marketing team of, let's say, 3, 4, 5 people, then I don't think York AI will be perfect for you, but it will still help if you are looking to, let's say, streamline your team and how your team works. However, if you have a small team or you're just working by yourself, then I think your AI is a perfect tool for you, because obviously you can do all these things by yourself and, have all these documents in other tools like ChatGPT or Claude, but having everything in one place and have all these reports and drafting posts in one place and scheduling them, in my opinion, is worth trying, especially that it's right now free. So I just recommend you to just give it a go and just try it, because you have so many agents in one place. You have agent for X, for LinkedIn, for Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You have writer agent, creative agent, and also an engagement agent, and research agent, and analytics agent. So this is everything in one place, and in my opinion, it's worth testing, especially that, as I mentioned, it's free. So you can just start using it by right now, and you will save some money on ChatGPT or Claude. And you'll get probably better results. As you can see here, that this platform actually understands how to create content that gets engagement, get leads, subscribers, and gets you content at your fingertips without you doing any extra work. So in my opinion, it is worth it. I'm curious to see how this tool will evolve and how they will grow. But for now, it looks interesting. I'm curious to see how it will grow. So if you'd like to use it, make sure to check link in the description. You can just start using it for completely free. And if you'd like to discover other AI tools and how I monetize Claude, make sure to watch this video you can see on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.